Mars, also known as the Red Planet, is one of the most intriguing and scientifically intriguing cosmic mysteries. As Earth's closest neighbor in the solar system, Mars is a global target for space exploration and the search for signs of past or present life. Studying it provides a window into the evolution of rocky planets and the possibility of human colonization of other worlds. From its majestic mountainous terrain to its thin atmosphere, Mars is a natural laboratory for deciphering the cosmic climate and the nature of extraterrestrial life. Mars is the fourth planet in the solar system after Earth, and it is one of the planets that has attracted the most attention from scientists and space enthusiasts alike. Since ancient times, humans have looked at Mars and imagined that it might be home to other life, and today exploring it has become a major goal of scientific research. But what do we know about this planet? We will learn all the details about Mars, starting with its location in the solar system, its size, its environment, and even the possibility of living on it in the future. Let's get to know Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun, after Mercury, Venus, and Earth. The average distance of Mars from the Sun is about 228 million kilometers. It orbits in an elliptical orbit, which causes its distance to vary from the Sun during the Martian year. The Martian year takes 687 Earth days, meaning that a year on Mars is roughly twice as long as a year on Earth. Closest point. The closest point in Mars's orbit to the Sun is called perihelion and is about 206.6 million kilometers away. Farthest point. The farthest point in Mars' orbit from the Sun is called aphelion and is about 249.2 million kilometers away. Size and diameter. The size of Mars is about 15% of the size of Earth. The diameter of Mars is about 6,779 kilometers, which is about half the diameter of Earth. Comparison to Earth. For comparison, Earth's diameter is about 12,742 kilometers. How does this affect humans? If you weigh 70 kilograms on Earth, you will only weigh about 26 kilograms on Mars. Low gravity can also cause faster loss of bone and muscle mass, which is one of the challenges facing human missions to Mars. Mars is a very cold planet compared to Earth due to its distance from the Sun and its thin atmosphere. Average temperature, minus 63 degrees Celsius, but it varies greatly. Maximum recorded temperature, about 20 degrees Celsius at the equator during the day. Low recorded temperature, minus 140 degrees Celsius at the polar regions at night. Atmosphere, very thin and provides no protection from solar and cosmic radiation. It consists of 95% carbon dioxide, 3% nitrogen, and 1.6% argon, with trace amounts of oxygen and water. The atmospheric pressure on the surface of Mars is less than 1% of the atmospheric pressure on Earth, which means that any human would need a spacesuit to survive. Sandstorms. Mars experiences the most violent dust storms in the solar system, as they can last for several months and cover the entire planet, obstructing vision and affecting the work of probes and spacecraft. How could humans survive? It would require building protected colonies with systems to regulate pressure and temperature, and using technology capable of extracting oxygen from the atmosphere or subsurface ice. Mars has amazing terrain, some of which are considered the largest in the solar system. Volcanoes. Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system, at 22 kilometers high, 3 times the height of Mount Everest. Valleys and plains. Valles Marineris, the largest valley in the solar system, 4,000 kilometers long and up to 7 kilometers deep, making it deeper than the Grand Canyon on Earth. Ice and water. There is evidence of huge amounts of ice under the surface of Mars, especially at the poles, which supports the idea that Mars may have had rivers and lakes in the past. Did Mars have liquid water? Studies indicate that Mars had oceans and lakes billions of years ago, but due to the loss of its atmosphere, most of its water evaporated into space. Mars has 2 small moons, thought to have been asteroids captured by the planet's gravity. Phobos, Mars' largest moon, 22.4 kilometers in diameter, is gradually approaching the planet and is expected to collide with it or break up into a ring in the next few million years. Deimos, smaller than Phobos, 12.4 kilometers in diameter, in orbits farther from Mars than Phobos. Could they be used as space stations? Scientists have suggested that these moons could be used as temporary space stations to support human missions to Mars. The question here is, can we live on Mars? There are many problems that make living on Mars difficult. First, the toxic atmosphere does not contain enough oxygen to breathe. Also, the low atmospheric pressure causes the body fluids to boil upon direct exposure. In addition to the high radiation, due to the lack of magnetic protection like extreme cold makes liquid water very rare on the surface. Is Mars suitable for life? No. Mars is not suitable for life as we know it on Earth. Although Mars has some similarities to Earth, the harsh conditions on its surface make it difficult for living things to survive and thrive. Similarities between Mars and Earth. Presence of water, evidence of water. Some evidence suggests that there is frozen water under the surface of Mars and that there was liquid water on its surface in the past. Ice caps. There are ice caps at the poles of Mars, consisting of frozen water and frozen carbon dioxide. Seasons, Earth-like seasons. Mars has seasons similar to Earth's but longer. The reason? This is due to the tilt of Mars's axis of rotation, which is similar to Earth's axis of rotation. How Mars can be colonized. Challenges. With an unbreathable atmosphere and high cosmic radiation due to the lack of a magnetic field. Low atmospheric pressure, 0.6% of Earth's pressure, prevents the presence of stable liquid water on the surface, and extreme temperatures. We hope to discover traces of ancient liquid water, valleys and dry rivers. The presence of water ice under the surface and at the poles. Intermittent detection of methane gas, which may indicate geological or biological activity. Future plans to build inhabited bases using terraforming Mars techniques such as generating oxygen from carbon dioxide, NASA's MOXIE project, building colonies under glass domes to protect humans from the harsh environment, extracting oxygen from carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, using 3D printing to build facilities using Martian resources. The Terraforming Project, Preparing Mars for Life, an idea based on changing the climate of Mars to make it more similar to Earth. Mars exploration and future missions landed vehicles on Mars, Curiosity, since 2012, studying the geology of Mars. Perseverance, launched in 2020, searching for signs of microbial life. Future plans, NASA and Elon Musk plan to send humans to Mars by the 2030s. Mars is one of the most exciting planets in the solar system, and one day it could become a second home for humans. Will we soon see the first human colony on its surface? Only time will tell. Despite the enormous challenges, Mars remains the most realistic target for human exploration beyond Earth. Recent missions such as Perseverance and InSight are revolutionizing our understanding of the planet, while projects such as Mars One and SpaceX's plans are accelerating the dream of human landing. Mars may not be habitable today, but it holds secrets. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel to encourage us to continue spreading more science.